Hi all. Our objective of today's talk is to understand how to prepare geography for CUET. CUET as an exam is objective in its nature, and as a domain subject, geography will have 50 questions where you are supposed to answer 40 out of that 50 questions. So if I have to answer 40 questions and I'm starting my preparation today, I should be knowing the right way to prepare geography, because geography as a science or as an art is different from that of other subjects. And like every subject, it has its own significant characters. And at the same time, it has its own nature as well. When it comes to nature of geography, it's more science with a flavor of arts. And nature itself is the lab for the subject. It makes the subject so attractive that like other science subject, you need not to go into a lab. You just get out of your home, you just get out of your window through eyes or physically at your own, and you will be into geography lab. So with that beautiful nature of the subject, let's understand how geography should be prepared. In the video, I'll talk to you about syllabus, sources, and a strategy to prepare for 2024 CUET. At the same time, we will understand the nature of questions being asked from the domain. Needless to talk, geography is the science of studying human-environment relationship. So moving ahead, this is the syllabus on your screen. There are two major subgroups of geography domain. Fortunately, ecology is not offered as a domain in class 12, and so on. Geology, if someone is willing to get into as graduation subject or honor subject, geology, which is the study of interior of the earth, and is different from that of zoology. Zoology must be the study of animals. Geology is the study of interior of the earth. But geography is the relationship between nature and human. So of course, nature includes human. So very first thing the geography covers is fundamentals of human geography. And the second subgroup is people and economy. Because if we understand the nature between geography and the nature of human and the human of nature, they both have an interdisciplinary approach. So for that, the syllabus is decided for us for CUET and class 12 as well. Human geography, nature and scope, people, human activities, transport, communication and trade, human settlements. The numbers with the chapter name is the number of question which is being asked from the chapter. So if I segregate that way, human geography, nature and scope will have 4 questions out of 50 in your paper. And so on. With people, it would be 5. With human activities, it would be 6. Transport, communication and trade, it would be 8. And human settlement will have 6. Moving towards right hand side, people and economy. When we talk of people and economy, we are talking about India. So it's a regional study. People, human settlement, resources and development, transport, communication and international trade, geographical perspective on selected issues and problems. This is the syllabus. Now moving ahead, this is the details syllabus of entire both unit. Of course, you can download it from CUET Samarth website, and you need not to bother about the syllabus. Just I have kept as a slide, because human geography, nature and scope itself suggest that it will be the study of human and man relationship. If we think of people, so population of the world, distribution, density and growth. Whereas if we are studying the same chapter in Indian context, we are studying population, distribution, density and growth, composition of population, linguistics, religion, sex, rural, urban and occupational regional variation in growth population. So what it has done, in geography widely it happens that we say geographical account of population. So as a way of studying geography, if we are studying a systematic way or a regional way. The systematic way is that when we start from the world, we come to regional. Similarly, the syllabus of geography starts from the world, that is human geography, and again it has moved towards India, that is Indian geography. So geographical account of India is part 2 and first part is that, human geography. Again chapters, what we have already discussed. Now the resource should be NCERT class 12th book. NCERT class 12th book should be your resource for it. Now, I need to make you understand that you need not to buy NCERT books. You can download it through the given link, that is ncert.nic.in. Of course, you may not do any commercial use of it, but for your study purpose, you can download the entire book in PDF format from that link given on the screen. Now coming to, let's see how it looks and feel when you go through NCERT geography book. Human geography, nature and scope. So if I tell you step-wise how to prepare geography, your first part should be download the geography book, part 1 human geography and part 2 of class 12, that is Indian geography. Once downloaded, you go through the syllabus, what is given in the beginning itself. In the beginning, you'll come to know nature and scope of human geography is the very first chapter, and so on. Now, once you have the book, the syllabus, the next step should be go through the question paper of 22 and 23 CUET and mark the scheme from which chapter what kind of questions being asked. Now, although I'll give you a separate video how to read NCERT books, but in this video, since it's a strategy kind of thing, I'll tell you a bit about that. For that purpose, or for that matter, I have kept it on the screen. You have already studied geography as a discipline in chapter 1 of the book Fundamentals of Physical Geography. That is what is written. You are already aware of the facts. Go the second paragraph. That the core concern of geography as a discipline is to understand the earth as a home of human beings and to study all those elements which have sustained them. So geography, physical geography part, where we study land, we study galaxy, we study mountains, mountain building theories, those all are not the part of this syllabus because we believe you have studied it in class 9th and 10th. But in this exclusive video, since my objective is to give you a strategy for class 12 CUET, CUET always ask you a question which is an information, not any point opinion. So if I go through the entire strategical part, I have told you the resource, I have told you the syllabus. Now coming to, let's move towards the first part, human geography, nature and scope will have four questions. So geography, and that is human, of course the name itself suggests what all we do in nature. That's the nature of human geography and the scope of human geography. A man or a human, how we interact with the nature, and that's the relationship. Sometimes we study nature. For example, we studied DNA. We get helped by controlling diseases, by understanding diseases, and ultimately it led towards the welfareness of mankind. We studied different scientific findings through different tools. So the one relation between human and nature is human always try to understand nature, the hidden aspect of, and of course the objective to understand the hidden aspect of nature is to get helped by the problems coming in day-to-day life. So that way, that's the scope of human geography. Ki as much you study nature, it helps you to get out of the problems you might face in nature. And that way, it has a great scope. As far as the strategy of geography is concerned, the resource I have already told. The next is papers, which I'll share the link, you can download from there. And the next part is, of course, reading the NCERT books. I'll tell you how in the next video, but at this point of time, I'll tell you the 3 steps to begin with. 1, have syllabus, download the books, and start reading from the first chapter with a special reference to the previous year papers. That's what you are supposed to do. I'll see you in chapter 1, where I'll tell you how to get information from the scripted material in NCERT books. So, as of now, thank you so much for watching this video. I invite you for the next video. Thank you so much.